So there are many ways to install Active Directory. The first one is the wizard. So I think wizard na tinatawag natin. Okay. So from server manager, as usual, the usual stuff, no? Yung pinakamabagal na method. Mamaya, yung PowerShell script na nabigay ko na kanina, no? Pinakamabilis 'yun. So we're gonna select role because we're going to install role.
Role base.
Role base siya. Okay. What we're gonna install is Active Directory. Careful, once you selected certificate service, you need to uninstall that one before install DS kasi they cannot coexist. Okay? So, ang ginagawa natin, in-install natin yung remote server admin tool so you can manage remotely. No? Pati yung PowerShell snap-in. Kasi tayo mo, hindi gagana tong tinatype ko. Get AD user, hindi gagana yan eh. No? Kasi hindi pa na-install yung module. So you might be wondering, sir, ba't di gumagana yung ibang command? Kasi wala nga module na yon, hindi available. No, demonstrate ko ito. Get user. Tama, di gagana yan. Wala, oh. No? Walang get user. Okay? So, hindi gagana yan. So, kaya install mo yung PowerShell. So, Active Directory. And then, if you want to synchronize AD sa cloud, so you need to download the AD Connect. No? So, whatever created, pa-mute. Paano ba mag-mute all? Nawawala lagi yung button. All participants. Bakit nawala? Yung aso, hindi pa yata nananghalian. Joke lang. Like how to mute all in Zoom. In Zoom. Participants located meeting control. Wala akong control na yun. Sa admin kasi. Admin pamita. Okay, so essentially, the new feature, the best feature ng 2019 is meron na siyang synchronization to the cloud. So whatever user you created in this AD will coexist sa cloud ninyo, no? So, pero hindi ko gagawin yun kasi hindi naman tayo Azure. AD lang. Then as much as possible, restart the destination. So any changes will be changed, no? Will take effect. So medyo matagal to. Matagal 'yan, no? So yung pinakamabilis, na-send ko na ba sa inyo? No, na-send ko na yata sa inyo.
Hindi pa, sir.
Hindi pa ba? Saan ko nalagay yan? Sa kabilang server. So lipat tayo. Ito yun eh. Ayun. Habang nag-aantay sa ating installation ng Active Directory. Yun. Okay, copy natin. So this is one good thing about automation. No? Yung code can be run to another server. No? So that's the command. Okay? And how will you know kung anong gusto mong i-install? So there is a command called get, sulat nyo to, Windows, get Windows feature. Tama ba yan? Redirect to a file called name T. Okay, so it's collecting data. So ni-redirect ko lang sa T. So lahat ng output nito nasa file number, letter T. So this will display all the features. Okay, so how to open? Just notepad lang. Mas buksan nyo yung T. So ito yung mga feature na pwede natin install. So first, meron tayong, nakita nyo, ADDS na install na daw. So if you see an X, that means install. AD directory services, the certificates not installed, walang X na. Storage na install na siya. So essentially, how do you install the role? So kukunin nyo tong name, no? AD certificate. So install -Windows feature space AD certificate. If you want to install DNS, install Windows feature space DNS. Same with DHCP. So ganun lang, no? Re-redirect mo lang. So anong command? Get Windows feature. So confirm na install na, ayan, no? Na-install na. Now, after installation, we need to promote this DC. Okay, ito na yung 3 questions. Ano bang gusto mong gawin? Diba? Sabi ko, if this is the first domain in a forest, gusto ko root domain. Ang pangalan ng root domain, nexus.com. Okay, nexus.com. Don't worry, hindi to connected sa internet. Wala tong conflict. So, it's validating, no? Forest functional level 16, meaning it can coexist with 2016 server. Ngayon, install niya automatic in DNS kasi kailangan natin yan pag nagping ng host to resolve hostname to IP. Same with global catalog. Now, the password, ito yung recovery password. Lagyan nyo na lang one welcome, 123 exclamation. So, saan ito ginagamit? Let's say na-delete ng help desk 1,000 users. And you would like to restore yung 1,000 user. Ito yung password. Kaya very important to. Okay? And then, don't worry, this is only a warning. DNS delegation. Naka-record ba ako? Oh, yeah, recording to, recording. NetBIOS name is for backward compatibility with other Windows. Like, let's say, Windows 7. So, ang Windows 7, alam lang niya, Nexus lang. Hindi niya alam yung Nexus.com. No? Then, this is the data store. Meaning, the database will be stored under NTDS. Okay, blah, blah, blah. So, default lang yan. So, it's validating. Tingnan niya kung enough yung resources. And if there's an existing domain na gusto niyo replicate, kukonek yan doon. So, successful so far. Click install. So, ito yung long cut, ha? And if you want step by step, nandito rin yung Active Directory. Hanapin nyo lang dito sa book natin. So, this is our book. I will send to you later. Active Directory. If you wanna deep dive, no? Gusto mo ng matinding AD. Yan. How you manage. Nandito din yan. No? Yan. Diniscuss ko yun. No? Functional level. So, ito yung mga pinagdi-discuss ko kanina. No? Okay. In trust, relationship, ano yung one way, two way. Okay, installing pa rin. Okay, so open natin yung book natin. So mamaya bibigay ko to. No? So DC, yan, is the heart of AD. Their primary role is to host AD database under ntds.dit. Okay, saan ba yung ntds.dit na yan? So puntahan natin. It's under Windows, NTDS. Yeah. Ay, CD. CD meaning change directory. Okay, busy siya. NTDS. So, makikita mo at ntds.dit. That's the database. Okay? Yan yung nire-replicate to all multi-master Active Directory domain controller. No? Yan yung nire-replicate. Ito naman, transactional logs. Let's say you created a user. Dito muna sa transactional logs. No? Then, after a few minutes, kukommit niya sa database. Okay? Then, meron siyang checkpoint. And then, meron din siyang temporary database. Okay, so ito yung ginagawa natin. I selected new forest because this is the first domain in a forest. Kung gusto yung mag-add, yung first option. Okay, ngayon paano gawin to? Let's say, hindi ko kayo nasundan. Follow nyo lang tong step-by-step instruction. Ito na, ayan na pala, sinabi na niya. May script na siya. Na? That's how you install. Ano pa ba? Okay, OU, I already discussed OU. Okay. Okay. Rebooting. So tapos na, na-install ko na, nagre-reboot na siya. Let's wait.
Sir, saan nyo sinend yung script?
AD, hindi ko pa nasasend.
Hindi pa ba? Okay, thank you.
Tapusin ko muna itong install.
Okay, thank you.
Regarding dun sa recovery password for AD, napapalitan ba yun, sir?
Ako, hirap nun, tol. Hack na yon, may hack dun. Pero we don't suggest. You don't suggest. Hack na yun. Masisira yung database niya. Pwede recover.
Okay.
Pero ang hirap nun.
Okay. So dapat i-take note mo na siya from the beginning.
Nangyari yan eh. Let's say nag-resign bigla yung admin.
Mm.
Kasi na-offeran ng $60, let's say $50 an hour. Nag-increase ng 10. Goodbye. No, I handed my resignation. Tapos hindi nila alam yung mga password. Paano na marirecover to? Oh, siya, laking problema yan.
Pero sir, per server yan, ano? Tama? Per server yung ano na yan.
Lahat
yung,
ng DC. Lahat ng
Lahat
DC.
ng DC.
Pare-pareho password
Oo.
yan.
Pare-pareho sa password ng DC. Okay.
No? So, login tayo sa Active Directory natin. 1 welcome, 1, 2, 3. Ako patay. Ano ba nilagay ko? Yun, 1 welcome. Okay. So, we have domain controller. Okay, so next lesson is AD administration. Dito tayo sa administration. So what is DC, global catalog, blah, blah, blah. So DC is the domain controller, which has a database. As I've demonstrated sa iyo kanina, under siya ng NTDS folder, nandun yung database, which is ntds.dit. Meron din siyang sysvol. Ito naman yung replica. May replica din siya. Na. So makikita niyo dito sa sysvol, magkahiwalay. So Windows, NTDS. Okay? So, nandun yung database. Yan ang database na. And then, meron din siyang sysvol. Yun. Sa sysvol naman, nandito yung main domain na nexus.com. At yung mga group policies. So, all group policies will be saved sa sysvol per domain. Meron yung staging. Okay? Meron yung staging area. Ayan. Ito yung domain natin. No? So, you can put yung policy din dito. Yun yung mga group policy din natin. Kasi nandun yung current control set. Then, meron pa siyang sysvol. Dito, ayan. Ito yung group policy pala. Dito. So, yung group policy will be saved here. So, this will be replicated to all multi-master replication. So, dito niya hinuhugot mga policy. Taka kayo, bakit sa domain 1, may 10 policy, tapos sa domain 2, wala. Check nyo dito. Diyan na sa save yan. And this is the actual policy. This is the default domain policy. How will you know? Basta F9. Laging F9 yan. Default domain policy. So how do you open up Active Directory? You can type dsa.msc or just DSA. So that nyo yun. Take note nyo. How do you invoke Active Directory? DSA. So magpa-PowerShell na naman ako. Pwede rin dito. Yung long cut. So admin server manager. Pwede dyan. Ito, so tools, Active Directory, users and computers. Pwede yan. Or dito na lang tayo. DSA. DSA. So that will open up Active Directory. So yan. So meron tayong domain. The first domain in the forest. And then we have OUs. So lahat ng computer should be here. Okay? Lahat ng domain controller should be here. Later on, if you join server 2, lalabas dito. And then all the standard user na dito. Okay? So yan ang structure niya. So best practice Availability for HA, you need at least 2. Okay, kailangan 2. For security reason, sa mga alanganing site, doon ka mag-install ng read-only domain controller. No? Next, what is global catalog? The global catalog hosts partial attribute set for other domain in the forest. Let's say meron kang domain sa kabila. Let's say hinahanap mo si Bea Alonzo. No? For easier referencing, meron siyang catalog. Catalog exists dito sa domain, sa first domain in the forest. Ang catalog is for easy referencing. Let's say may hinahanap ka, no? May hinahanap kang user. Unang gagawin niya is i-query yung catalog. So, saan ba yung user na to? Ba't di ko makita dito? Functional level. No? Kukwiri niya yung user na yan. Ito pala, DC. So, yan sa DC mo, server 1. Paano malaman kung global catalog? Ayan, DC type is global catalog. So, it holds a database of other users which exists on another domain. No? Global catalog. You know, host the partial attributes for other domain in the forest. Kailangan, same forest. Global Catalog supports queries for objects throughout the forest. Yun nga, let's say may hinahanap kang computer name, nasa na yan. So, this will be auto-propagated dito kasi madaling makita dahil meron kang catalog. In single DC, you should configure all DC to be a global catalog. Okay, kung single lang naman eh. In multi-domain, meaning you have many domain, not only nexus.com. Probably meron kang nexus1.com, nexus2.com. In multi-domain, the infra master should not be global catalog. Ibig sabihin, yung infra dapat hindi global. So, bakit kailangang paghiwalayin? Ang infra kasi, the one responsible for group replication. Para saan ang infra? Group replication. And other infra. Ang global catalog is for searching. Ngayon, pag pinagsama mo yung dalawang yan, babagal na siya. Performance will be degraded. Now, ideally, hindi dapat magkasama. Na? When you have multiple sites, you should also make at least one DC at each site a global catalog. Meaning, kung meron ka Manila, Bulacan, yung dalawang yon GC. Make sure dalawang GC. Paano maging GC? Paano maging GC? Napakadala. Yung kanina, installation natin, or check mo lang to. Ganun lang. Ay, wag. Check mo lang yan. Tapos apply, okay. Na, ganun lang. Let's say Manila, Bulacan, gaganunin mo siya. Dalawang GC, Global Catalog. Next, Operation Master. Operation Master. Ano ba itong Operation Master? In the multi-master, alam niyo na yung multi-master, lahat master, lahat can send and receive data. In multi-master, some operation dapat single. Okay, ganito yan. Let's say work mo, system engineer ka na, network engineer ka pa, security engineer ka na, help desk ka na rin. Ikaw na rin yung manager. O diba, overwhelming. Mapapagod ka. All in one, nasa na lahat. So dito, in multi-master, dapat yung ibang server, single lang ginagawa niya. Let's say, read master isang server, infra master isang domain, isa naman PDC emulator. Okay? So ano ba itong read master infra? No? I-discuss natin yan. Pero ang essence nito, ideally, sinasabi niya, kailangan 4 ang domain mo. Dami. Or 5 ang domain mo. I mean, 5 ang domain controller. 5 domain controller. Dahil may tinatawag na 5 FISMO role. FISMO stands for Flexible Single Master Operation. Single. Okay? So, ibig sabihin, ito yung mga role, singular role ng isang domain. Pero, many terms are used for single. Minsan, tawag sa FISMO is Ops Master. Okay? Siya na yung global catalog. And all-in-one, Ops Master. Lahat nasa kanya. Meron ding single master, meaning read master lang siya. Sir, ano yung read master? So, ito yung read master. Function ng read master, ganito kasi yan. For you to become unique, meron kang universal unique identifier or security ID. So, get AD user. Kukwiri ko si administrator. Papakita ko sa inyo yung properties niya. Star, okay? So, for AD user administrator, marami siyang properties, right? Ito yan. So, ito yung mga properties. So, property attribute, property attribute. So, dito, ang security ID niya is S1 178. So, yun yung unique identifier niya na that makes him unique. If you create another administrator, probably this one will become 77. No? Or nag-i-exist na siya, hindi mo na mag-create kasi existing na yan. Pero if I delete this one and create a new one, the next one will be incremental. Nagets niya? The one responsible for creating security ID is read master. Okay? Siya yung may... Pagpatay yung read master, you won't be able to create user. Ganun lang kasimple. Okay? So, hindi lang yung ginagawa niya. Meron pa rin siyang UUID. Ayan, object seed, global unique identifier. Daming ID. So, that's the ID when you authenticate. Napakadaming ID. Okay? Inframaster, responsibility nito is, let's say you have a group here. Let's say nag-create ako ng group. Nag-create akong security group. Let's say Nexus team. Okay. And then yung group na yon, nandun yung isang user. Nandun yung inad ko. How do you replicate this group to different domain? Diba? Who's the one responsible? The one responsible is Inframaster. Okay? Responsibility naman ng PDC emulator is time para ma-sync sa lahat ng domain. So, but importante? Time. Pag ibang time mo, you will have trust relationship issue. Okay? Domain naming master is the one responsible for naming the host, the computer, and the domain. Schema master is the blueprint of Active Directory. Pinakita ko na kanina. No? Blueprint meaning ito yung tables, rows, columns. Parang ganito. Okay? Ito yung row. Under the row, meron siyang value. Okay? Ito yung row. Under the row, meron siyang value. Database nga database, diba? Let's say, ano pangalan mo? Sa account name mo. Pangalan ko ay administrator. Okay? Ganun lang siya. Malinaw ba? Malinaw. I hope it's clear, ha? Any question about fees mo?
Sir, sabi mo, sa, sa mga servers, distributed yung mga FISMO roles. So let's say we have 5 servers. So once na turn off yung isa sa mga server, magkakaroon ng problema yung Active Directory mo. Tama po ba?
Kung ang Active Directory has been transferred, let's say tin-transfer mo yung Inframaster sa kabila. Tapos sa server 1 mo, walang Inframaster. Magkakaproblema yun.
Magkakaproblema. Basta any of those FISMO roles at naka-reside siya sa isang server at na-turn off accidentally or nagkaroon ng incident,
problema yun.
magkakaproblema ka talaga. That's why meron tayo dapat mga replicated yung mga servers.
Kung single lang, lahat na siya. I mean, let's say isang domain, let's say 2 domain, parehong ops master, lahat nasa kanya na. Kumbaga. Okay?
Okay.
So gagawa ko isa pang domain controller via script na this time. So sa server 2, gagawin ko siya ng domain controller. Pero before mo ma-join pala yan, lalagyan mo ng IP. Teka, check ko lang kung tama na yung settings niya. Kasi bago to eh. Gumawa na naman ako ng bago ko eh. And you have to join, no? So host name, server 2 tama, IP. Okay, ito yung the first thing you need to check kung bago kayo mag-join. Kasi self-paced yan. Bago kayo mag-join, kailangan may DNS. Remember kanina, nilagay natin ang DNS. Ano uli yung DNS IP? Anybody?
.21.
Tama, .21. So, pakita ko sa inyo. So, ito yung .21.
Sir, wala po yata kayong audio.
Ay, sorry. Wala pala ako audio. Nagsasalita ako. Wala. Ayan na naman ako. Ayan na naman. Ayan na. Okay, I'm joining server 2 sa nexus.com. Thank you, thank you. Okay. Yan. Nexus admin. One welcome. 1, 2, 3. Mali password ko. Ano ba yung sinet ko? Hindi 1, 2, 3. Nag-iba kasi. Dapat di ako nag-iba.
Kailangan sir ng pat sa login.
Hindi, walang pat. Mali yung password ko.
Okay.
Nexus admin. Yan, tama na yan. Boom. Uy! Wait. Oo nga pala.
Wala pa tayong user, sir.
Hindi, wala yung ano ko. Mali user ko. Kailangan domain admin. Domain admin. Nalimutan ko na naman. Then, kailangan contactable. Sandali ha. Ping natin muna. Baka naman hindi nakikita. Hindi, the fact na nag-a-ask ng question. Kita na yan eh. Yun no, pingable eh. Huh? Hindi, mali lang yung ID ko pala. So, dapat domain Nexus. Kaya, you need to type this. Domain na. And then the admin name. Nexus admin. Oh, bakit? May problema.
Administrator lang yata sir.
Teka, ano bang username nito? Ay, sorry, administrator.
Administrator lang po.
Nalito ako, Nexus admin ako, Nexus admin. Wala pa lang Nexus admin to login to ano yun. Administrator lang. Tama. Tama ka. Administrator. Tama ba yung password ko? Walang 1, 2, 3. Ayun! Administrator lang. Okay. Ito laging Hyper-V, Nexus admin. Pero dito, administrator pala. Ayan, thank you. So, reboot na. So, na-join na siya. No? Okay, so magre-reboot na yan. Start now. You need to reboot. Okay? Ayan, mabilis lang naman yan. So, you will notice, meron ditong magkakaroon. Kanina, di ba, walang PC. Magkakaroon siya ng isa pang computer. You know, server 2. Server 2. No? Server 2. Ngayon gusto ko i-demonstrate to eh. Ito yung Manila mo, ito yung Bulacan. Gusto ko pakita sa inyo. Nagre-replicate ta. Sige, dagdag bonus na lang yan. Mabilis na to. So this time, we're gonna be using PowerShell. Server 2, Server 1.
Sir, pareho silang DC, tama ba?
Single DC lang.
Pareha sila.
Parehas. Sa Bulacan mo, dapat parehas din yan. Ito na yung script natin. No? Nexus.com, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. Papalitan ko na yung password dito kasi duda ako sa password ko eh. Parang mali inalagay ko eh. Mamaya na, baka hindi mag-sync eh. Magka-problema pa. So, ice. Lagi tayo mag-ice. Pin to taskbar. Ito istorbo to eh. Pampabagal yan. So, tatanggalin natin yan. Tapos ICE should be run as admin. Okay, mataka kayo. So, ba't di tumatakbo? Kasi hindi ka naka-admin. Okay. So, para tanggalin tong server manager auto open, either you change sa group policy or manual na lang. No? So, ginawa ko manual na lang siya. So, ito na yung ating PowerShell. So, we're gonna make server 2 a second active directory. Then create ang users na 100. That 100 should be propagated sa second AD natin. So the command is install Windows feature AD. Okay. busy. Loading. Okay, so install Windows feature, name of the, you need to type huwag nyo ka copy paste. Anyway, hindi naman gagana copy paste dyan. Include management tool. Okay. Yan, medyo matagal yan.